Hello, my name is Adrian Nova. I'm going to be your student physical therapist assistant today. I'm here for physical therapy. Before we get started, could I get you to verify your name and date of birth?
Stacy Minson, February 15, 1986.
All right, that sounds like who I should be working with. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work on some transfers. So essentially that means getting you up out of bed and over into this wheelchair I brought here. We're going to go through a couple different types of transfers to figure out what's the best one for you. And we're going to do it with proper form so that we decrease risk for injury for you or I, and make sure that you get on your way towards becoming more independent. How does that sound to you?
Great.
Okay. All right. Also, before we get started, have you been having any issues with your blood pressure, any high, low blood pressure, any dizziness or lightheadedness when you sit up?
Nope.
Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Before I do anything, I'm going to make sure that this hospital bed is locked so that it doesn't move around when we move, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. Push down on the brake. There we go. Okay, so first thing first, we're going to get you to roll onto your side, okay? And because you had a stroke recently and your right side is a little bit weak, we're going to use that left side to help. So go ahead, take your left arm and grasp your right arm here, and then lift it up towards the ceiling. Great. And then let's have you go ahead and bend your left knee, bring your foot on the bed, and I'll help with that one. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and roll towards me, toward the side of the bed here. Now, I'm right here, okay? I know it might seem like you're a little close to the bed, but I'll make sure that you stay safe, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's roll towards me. Fantastic, very good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit up. So you're gonna bring your legs off the bed here, and then you're gonna use this arm, so go ahead and let go of your arms there, to push you up into sitting, okay?
Okay.
So you can use this left leg to help your right leg off the bed. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll help you out here. Good? Very good. All right, how are you doing?
Good.
Any lightheadedness or dizziness?
No.
Okay, great. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put a gait belt on you. So this is going to help with your safety while we transfer, so I have something to hold on to. Okay. And do you have any tubes, lines, or incisions around your abdomen that I need to be cautious of?
No.
All right, so go ahead. I'm going to put it underneath here. And then come in and around. Okay. Might feel a little bit snug, but it'll loosen up when we move. Just tell me if it's too tight, okay? How's that?
It's okay.
Okay, great. Okay. And then we'll put your shoes on so you have a little extra grip here. Okay. Almost got it. There we go. Stacey, I think it might be a little easier if you scooted forward.
Okay.
So go ahead, you're going to lean down towards your right, and we're going to scoot this side forward a bit. Okay. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get that other shoe on now. Lift that foot up. And then let's try and press down if you can. Perfect. Okay. Still feeling all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I brought this wheelchair here, and this is what we're going to transfer into.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring it nice and close to us. Put it at about a 45-degree angle to the bed there. And I'm going to make sure it's locked so that it doesn't move around also when we transfer, okay?
Okay.
Go there and here. I'm also going to take this armrest off.
Okay.
There we go. And put this out of the way. Okay. All right, so the first transfer that we're going to do a squat pivot transfer.
Okay.
So essentially you're going to stay in a squatted position, and we're going to pivot you from here into the chair. Okay? All right, so in order to do this, let's move your feet so they're kind of just right underneath you here. Okay, all right. And what I'm gonna do is help you lean forward to get your weight on your legs, and then we'll work together to pivot into the chair. Okay? I'm gonna be here so I can help guard your legs as well. Okay? All right. So, I'm gonna kind of protect this hand here too and kind of bring it on top there. With this arm, are you able to reach out towards that? Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna lean forward and bring your nose out over your toes. Why don't you go ahead and count to 3 and then we'll go on your 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and there you go. All right, Stacy, it's time to get back into bed. So as we can see here, the bed is a little bit higher than we'd like. We typically want it to be right on level, but this is the lowest that your hospital bed goes. So I'm gonna help you a little more to help get you over into bed, okay? All right, so we already made sure that the wheelchair is locked here, and we took the armrest off. You've already got your gate belt on as well, so we're kind of already a couple steps into the process. First thing I want to do is just scoot your bottom forward in the chair, okay? So let's go ahead and let's lean. I'm going to help a little more with your weak side on that right side, okay? We got to work on transferring in both directions, so this time we're going to work on transferring toward the right. It might be a little more challenging, but again, I'm going to help you. Okay, so let's lean over towards your right side. And we'll shift out here. Good. And then left. We'll shift out the right. Perfect. Very good. Okay, how are you feeling? Good. Okay, let's shift out the left side one more time. Okay? Good. Looks like we might have moved that wheelchair a little bit. Let's make sure it's nice and locked. Okay, sometimes that can happen a little bit when we don't lift up your bottom enough to shift it. So I'm going to reposition that wheelchair so it's at a good angle for us. Good. Okay. Now, as you remember, we're going to shift your weight forward onto your feet and then swing your bottom into bed. Okay? Do you feel ready to do that?
Yep.
All right. Move your leg back a little bit so I can put my leg on either side of yours. Okay? Arms protected in here. Now, you're not going to be able to reach towards the bed, but you can push up with this one, okay? All right. So, what are you going to do first?
Lean forward.
That's right. Nose out over your toes. Okay, so why don't you count to 3? You'll lean forward and then we'll scoot you over to the bed.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, there we go.